Hey y'all. Oh my god. So there's times in life where you can see somebody making a really big mistake and you know that you don't need to be putting yourself in that same mistake. You don't have to make that same mistake in order to learn. You can learn from this other person. So I think it's a TikTok and this lady was seeing this guy for 7 years. It was a long distance relationship. And then she gave up her career, her friends. She moved away from her friends' family, left her job and everything to up and move to where he was. And then once she was there on their 7 year anniversary, he's like, yeah, peace out. So there was a guy, there were multiple people that were talking about the video. And the one guy said, you know when you know. A guy knows when he wants you. A guy knows when he wants a relationship with you. It don't take him 7 years to know that he wants you. He already knows. If you check all the boxes in his head, he already knows. So, no, it don't take no 7 years. That was a waste of her time. That's a really long time to be somebody's so-called girlfriend and you have zero commitment to this man. You don't have a ring on your finger. You have not been married to where, of course, you would move to where he's at, or he would move to where you are, or whatever the case may be. No commitment whatsoever, just boyfriend, girlfriend. Um, so that's a hard pill to swallow, to see how many years that she has given him, and for him to, just be like, okay, well, I'm out. And I don't know. It's like you're treated like an extension cord. I told you that before. Men are so not all chill, baby, chill, baby, chill. Not all men are this cold blooded, but a lot of them are. They have zero feelings for anybody but themselves. And it doesn't, those are narcissistic tendencies, although not every selfish person is a narcissist, but many of them are. But you are basically, like I said, an extension cord. When I'm tired of dealing with you, I pull the plug out of the wall. When the plug is no longer in the wall, there's no power to that particular thing, be it a lamp or whatever. Okay? There's no power, there's absolutely nothing. And that's how a lot of men can do. It does not matter how much sex you give them. It doesn't matter how many years you've been married to them. It doesn't matter how many children you have. It doesn't matter what mountains you had to climb in your relationship. Y'all had to lean on each other through the miscarriage of your child. We're going to keep it raw today. You lost your child. You had to lean on each other. You are going through financial mountains. You're going through in-law issues. You're going through one of you is your company is being bought out by another company. It doesn't matter. Medical crisis, okay? Somebody has one of y'all has a heart attack and the other one eventually moseys over to the ER. I mean, because what that got to do with me? If the person's a narcissist, you're completely screwed. Because they don't give a damn that you have a heart attack and you had one. They think you had one. You're in the ER and you got to be admitted. They don't give a damn about that shit. You know why? Because it has nothing to do with them. Okay? Nothing to do with them. All right? I know of a personal situation where the person was my friend and his daughter was in the hospital having a miscarriage. Now, they did everything backwards. She had a kid, then they bought a house, then they got married. So they did everything ass backwards. And he's a dweeb anyway. He's not really what I would consider husband or father material. He just seems like he's in his own zone. which was confirmed when she was in the hospital. She's having a miscarriage, and he was sitting in the hospital until he got antsy and wanted to get out of there. And so he's like, "Do you mind if I go home?" Totally uncaring about this major thing that's happening to his wife. And she said, "You could go home if you want to. I'll have my dad pick me up." Well, he didn't want to look bad by having her, the father in law, pick her up. So he decided to stick it out. "Fool, you could just take your happy ass home. Bye. And next time I talk to you, you'll be talking to my attorney." Look, I'm not going to tolerate no shit off people. I'm just really tired. I put up with a lot, and it feels good to fire people quickly. It feels really good because I avoid a whole bunch of headaches and nonsensicals and childishness. I just avoid all of that. You got your nose sniffing around me trying to get some booty and whatnot, and it's like, I don't owe you shit. Do I have the word hooker across my forehead? Do I have the word escort across my forehead? Get out of my face with that shit. You better go to the bars, get enough alcohol in you, or let the women get enough alcohol in them before the end of the night. Maybe she's willing to do whatever because she's drunk and her inhibitions are down. This child right here, I done told y'all, get out of my face with that shit. Okay, go poon hunt to somebody else because I'm not having it. I can't stand that. Have some self-control. Be a mature adult. Oh God, I'm asking for way too much. I know. But don't ever give a man that much of yourself to where they have enough power to say "Saya freaking Nara," and you're in a place of um, financial discomfort now because I'm sure it costs a pretty penny to move clear across the country. And do you have a job lined up there? Because if you do, that's going to be better. But where are you going to stay in the meantime? You don't have any friends or family out there. So it's just a nightmare. Honestly, it's a nightmare. Don't ever give somebody that many years of your life without a commitment. Men know when they want you. And I don't mean just for ass, okay? I wish to God they could stop being so perverted. I wish to God they would grow up. I just don't understand what the hell is wrong with them. So, yeah. She sacrificed everything and he didn't do anything. He did the same thing that dude tried to pull with me. Drive long distance, burn up gas in your car, driving all the way over here to see me while I sit on the throne. Well, her boyfriend did her the same way. I'm going to sit on the throne and you could come to me. You could bring your ass clear across the country, all the way over to me, and I'll sit on my throne. And when I'm done sitting on my throne, I'll spend time with you, maybe. Boy, don't do me no favors. Get out of here. No commitment, 7 years. That's no, nope. Nope, 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 nope. So, I noticed a pattern lately, and I'm in the process of breaking the well, trying to break the port, like close the door on this particular thing that I noticed is very common. I'm noticing that I'm meeting men. Obviously, I meet people all the time. When I go to the roof, I obviously meet people. And I'm noticing a common thread with men who are married that are looking for some side action. And the person I met, two guys I met last night, one of them's in a long-term relationship. They've been together for like 12 years. He's been married twice and divorced twice, so he's not really in a hurry to get married again. She doesn't pressure him. She's perfectly fine. Um, and the other one's married. He had an affair, and the girl that he was involved with, he eventually cut it off because she was determined to get him to leave his wife, and he was determined he's not leaving his wife. Well, his wife forgave him, and she's going to stay with him, and she's going to work things through. And that's a bad idea because, you know what, man? Please do me a favor. Please, please, please do me a big favor. If you worship women and you have an obsession with women and you have an obsession with sex, don't fucking get married. This should be common damn sense. Because you know and I know that your ass ain't never going to be faithful. And if you're a narcissist, we already know you have no self control. We already know that. You're entitled and grandiose. So you think that everybody you want should have, you should get a piece of them. But we ain't talking about you fools. I'm talking about the average Joe that loves women, just weak for women. Women are their kryptonite. You need to stop getting married. Stop getting married. Or have a business marriage where this person is acting like acting wife. Y'all got married for business only. She got her bedroom, you got your bedroom. And you could see other people and she could see other people, but you're only married on paper for appearances. Because the traditional marriage where you swore up and down, and this goes for women who are unfaithful too. You got your family and friends together on the day that you got married and you lied your goddamn ass off. You lied your ass off. And you swore up and down you were going to be faithful till death do you part and all this other cockamamie bullshit. And you knew damn well that you are incapable of being faithful for more than 30 seconds. Stop getting married. Stop wasting other people's time because I'm here to tell you when karma comes knocking on the door, karma don't care what your needs are. Karma don't care that you need to bone everybody on the planet and you got to get busy today because there's a lot of people to bone or to spread for. Karma's going to come for you. Karma is going to come for you. And the famous story that I always tell you is a true story. This isn't fake. This is true. The guy they were married. He did what the hell he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. She would cry. She would plead, please stay home, spend time with the family. Please don't walk off and leave us. I want to spend quality time with you. He didn't give a frick about her goddamn emotions. He didn't give a shit. Then he got terminal cancer and he had to die without his wife being loving and supporting. Why would she be loving and supporting when your punk ass wasn't nowhere near there? You wasn't in the marriage. You were married on paper. That is all. You lied your ass off in front of your family and friend and said, I swear I do. And you know goddamn well you don't. You can't commit to shit. You knew this before you said I do. I'm real big on don't waste people's times. You ain't no more faithful than the man on the goddamn moon. Karma's coming for your ass. Okay? People that try to entice their spouse to have a threesome. Yeah. Yeah. Henderson pulled that shit too. Okay? He twisted his wife so many different ways until she took herself plumb out of here. All right? That's hippie. They entice you to have threesomes because when I go over to this person's house behind your back, it's not really cheating per se because we've already had a threesome, together with this person. So if I do them behind your back, I don't really feel too bad about it because we've done each other with each other present. So that gives me permission to go behind your back and do them too. Okay? So, I mean, don't be falling for the okie doke and don't let somebody convince you to do something that you really, really, really don't want to do. If you're not good enough for somebody and they have to have another person added to your relationship because you're not enough, you need to get the hell up out of there. Get your ass out of there. Because you asking for problems. It's difficult for two people to keep a relationship going. And you want to add 3, 4, 5, 6 people to it? Really? Really? Come on now. The guy had terminal cancer. There was nothing they could do about it. You're going to be out of here. The clock is ticking until you're out of here. Now, did he regret everything he's done? Who knows? But karma came a knocking and there was nothing he could do about it. And I'm sorry. Oh, baby, that don't fix it. No, please. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. You're going to die, period. His daughter came to see him. His wife wasn't even there most of the time. Do you blame her? She had to be married to herself because you damn sure weren't there for her. So now that you have cancer, are you supposed to boo-hoo on her shoulder? Good luck with that. Let me know how that works for you. I don't feel sorry for him whatsoever. I don't. If you're cold, baby, I could be a lot colder. Okay? And everybody can say what they want to say, and everybody can make snarky ass comments because they don't know the whole story. So they want to say things like, "Oh, that's cold. That's cold. How could she act like that? I don't care what people been through. Cancer is something serious, and you should be there." You don't know the whole story, so shut your ass up, sit down, and mind your damn business. You don't know the entire story. You know what you see, but you don't know the entire story. So there's a reason that person's being icy. It could be because they're a narcissist. It could be because they're an asshole. Or it could be because the person dying was always an asshole and now they expect that other person to forgive them and jump in their arms and will cry in each other's arms until you take your last breath. You're living in a fantasy world if you think that's how it goes. And if you're a cold ass person, and he was a cold ass person, you're going to see what cold is. You're going to see what cold is. You got brain cancer and it's a wrap. Karma comes a knocking. You're going to get yours. Don't know what time frame, but you will find out when it happens. Okay? Anyway, much love. Y'all think about that. Bye bye.